I'm back with Benjamin. Benjamin, I met you yesterday. Yesterday when I met you, gosh, you were in really bad condition, man. You're just out of it. You're super high on a different planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that Fetty powder?
Yeah, I was that Fetty powder, man.
Is that what it does to you or everybody?
I've seen multiple cases, so it's pretty common.
And what? So it's just powder and your or what?
Yeah.
I'm able to have a conversation with you today, whereas yesterday, dude, how did you feel afterwards, man? Were you exhausted?
Not really. I just woke up, so it's pretty much like all that stuff I did. I do not remember. I just black out, so all that's like not remembered, and then it's like I went to sleep and woke up. You know.
Had you slept that day, or were you up for days?
I'm assuming I was up possibly for 2 days or 3 days, just because I know my typical routine, and yeah.
So that probably contributed a little bit to it, no?
Honestly, I don't think so. Just because the potency, like I said, of Fetty powder, I can have 24 hours of sleep and then smoke it, and this is all that crazy to me. So yeah.
Wow. You haven't had none today?
I have, but I didn't smoke too much, you know. So.
Okay, so yesterday you smoked a lot, and
Yeah,
that
I
had you
smoked
wired.
a lot, dude. Yeah.
Wow, you're all over the place. Very animated, very physically animated. When you vomited that stuff, man, dude, that was like a world record. You know? Do you remember that, or you just don't remember that?
That's the thing. I don't even freaking remember that.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you remember me talking to you?
Yeah, I remember the interview and stuff.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So. How old were you when you first tried something?
Okay, so oh my god, this guy. So my addiction, I would say started about 12 years old when I tried pot. And then I was also, I hung around a lot of kids who would like to shuffle and listen to EDM music, and we'd always go to First Friday and shuffle and EDM music and stuff like that. Another thing was just weed, and we used to drink those tilts. Remember those tall kinds of tilts? A lot like Four Locos. Yeah, we smoke weed and drink tilts all day. And that was our thing. And then yeah, after it progressed and I was 19, I didn't get, and I tried the pills, and the pills came back, and I got pills, and then it was typical to just, and then, you know, now it's 5 years later, and 6 years later, and here I am.
So, do you think you're getting better, getting worse, or staying the same?
For me, I thought I was getting better, but now I don't feel like I'm making any progress at all.
What's it gonna take for you to make progress? What do you have to do to get out of here?
I feel like me personally, of course, it's detox first, and then getting everything, anything. Just detox really, and then obtaining a job. But before that, I feel like I need to work on my patience, because my patience with a typical detox staff is not the greatest. I just really always expect them to be, like I said, more empathetic and things like that. And they typically aren't. They're typically rude and stuff like that. So I need to have patience to be able to deal with these people who work at these places that are supposed to help me.
So yesterday when I uploaded I interviewed you yesterday, uploaded the video, and your family reached out to me. Sisters, cousins came out of the woodwork on social media, and they say, hey, this is my cousin, this is my brother, this is my ex-boyfriend.
Oh my gosh.
Can you tell me where he's at? The thing is that I don't know who that is. I don't know if you're running away from them. I don't know if they're trying to harm you. I don't know if they're pretending to be somebody they're not. So I don't tell people exactly where you're at. I have to talk to you first.
Yes,
I said, hey, do you want to talk to your family? Do you want to call your relatives? And you said what?
I said no.
Why is that?
Honestly, a big reason is because I have no idea what they're gonna say, and I'm not in a spot where I feel comfortable with them even seeing me. You know, it's pretty embarrassing, and I just don't want that. I don't want them seeing me like this. You know, it's like I said, really, it's just because it's embarrassing.
Got it. So, as I told you yesterday, and you probably don't remember, the purpose of this channel is prevention through awareness. It's not to embarrass you. It's not to put you on the spot. It's so that I can motivate you, inspire you to get better. But also for a little 15-year-old Benjamin that's going to watch this, he's going to watch you and be like, damn, I'm not going to try blues. I'm not going to try G. I'm not going to try none of that stuff that somebody offers it to me, because it doesn't look fun. I don't want to lose everything the way 25-year-old Benjamin has lost everything, right? So that's really what you're doing is saving somebody else. Now you got to work on saving yourself because you matter as well, Benjamin. Okay. So yeah, like I said, a lot of family. Do you have a message for your family? Do you want to tell them anything?
I don't know if it's my family. Oh yeah, I just want to let them know. Hey, me personally, I feel like I'm okay. Of course, death is always a possibility, but I do feel like I was okay. I'm okay. I got a lot of other things to say, but I'd rather talk to them in person. And if they really care that much, they'd go ask my mom or something where I'm at, because my mom knows where I'm at. You know, so.
Your mom knows where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think there's going to come a day soon where you go back home, you're clean, you're sober, you want to return to that life?
Of course I do, but I always just have to deal with some other stuff, like stuff that's typical for a person who's trying to work their way back into the community. And it's usually it's a way more of a hassle than people think.